Hi Aries, welcome to your video for the day. This is your energetic predictive reading for Sunday, the 4th of May. And I hope all of you are doing great. Let's see what's popping up in the energies for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay. Oh. King of Fire. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Could be dealing with something is going to come into balance that was not in balance before. That possibly you were stressed out about, worried about. Wow. Person is anticipating something else. They're busy waiting, driven by something else. You feel like they're not telling you, but they are going to. Wow. Okay, I was going to say, like, what is this all about? You need information. You need to be told. Why is it 3 of Wands? Why is the person 3 of Wands? They're anticipating and waiting. King of Swords. They'll tell you and be clear about it. Why does this become a Wheel of Fortune? Okay, a Water Queen, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There's a Judgment on that energy. It could also be dealing with a mom, a mother, a sister. Why are you 8 of Swords? Okay, your energy, Aries, is having to choose or develop something that is real. And possibly you won't be able to change your mind. You know, there's something where you're getting this pentacle or you're investing in something where you feel like somebody could even blame you here. 5 of Swords is under the deck. Or somebody could accuse you of point fingers or something like that. So what's the 10 of Pentacles as the outcome with the Truth? Okay, this is something that has happened to you before, so you're not wanting to risk anything. 4 of Coin. Who is this Queen of Water? This person has very strong feelings, very strong emotions. The cup of emotions overflows. There's an Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And there's an energy of somebody, or this person is blaming. Wow. There's an energy of not having enough, and somebody is very shocked. Somebody's left out in the cold and they're shocked by that. So there's someone like you're not really wanting to help. You can, if you want to. Why are they King of Swords? It could be a mom or mother figure. We have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's someone where you're wanting to give the right amount. 6 of Coin. There's someone who there is an energy of falseness. Someone is hiding or keeping something a secret. So it comes out with the Sun. So there's no real secret that's able to be kept here. And the thing is, though, with the Tower and the 5, this is like, I'm surprised by that. I didn't know that. That was not part of the plan. And then you know, Four of Swords is like, well, I haven't been told. Nobody's told me. You come into a Ten of Pentacles and a Six. So you're blessed by something new that you'll have financially that will accommodate or help accommodate for others. So let's see what we have here. So, okay, let's do this again. So, Eight of Swords is where you don't have this enough information to make a choice or a decision or a solution. It could be that you have too many options. Jupiter through Gemini is what the energy is. Okay, show us here for Aries. What are they going through? The Fool. So there is something here about breaking free, being liberated, living in the moment, completely fresh. But there is this Five of Swords in the cross. So there's someone who has resentments over Pentacle energy. Something that was invested in and there's like not enough. Okay, you've done all the heavy lifting. You've done all the work and the responsibility. This person comes back around. You don't want to give up. But again, it's like your Eight of Swords. Like, what do I do? What is this here? Okay, the Devil. Somebody's in extremes. They're in an extreme situation. You want to be strong. What's the outcome here? Two of Cups. Okay, so you're in agreement with someone. Wow, and the Sun. But Four of Swords, there's no discussion, there's no talking, there's no information being transferred or given. Oh, and Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting for it. They're anticipating. They're looking forward. They're excited, but they've made up their minds. They are going in this new direction. Why are you Nine of Wands? You don't want to quit. Okay, so I got the Truth and the Nine of Cups. So there is something about clarity, new information. Under the deck, Emperor. So you're taking back power, owning, oversight, leadership. Wow, okay, so there is something good coming for you. We have a Six of Coins below it. Something that's given to enhance. Enhancement. What is this Devil energy? Okay, somebody's at the end. There's a lot of painful thoughts about this situation, but for some reason we also have the Victory card. So there's something about publicity, people knowing things. Why are you glad that the truth is out here? Why is Aries Nine of Cups and Truth? Why are they happy about the truth? Oh my goodness, because it's a Tower. Okay. So it's like surprising. What is this Sun about? The Lover's card and a Queen of Water. Okay, so there's a water sign here. There's a reconciliation based on something that's happened in the past. And we do have a new coin coming in with that. But there is some competition or conflict surrounding any kind of reconciliation. Why are you Eight of Swords here, Aries? Why are you Eight of Swords? You're in this third house energy. This is something to do with repeating patterns of the past. Things that you know that have happened with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have something that changed or is changing. And you're in a Nine of Swords. There's something where It's almost over. All you need to do is find out like one little piece of information, and that closes out this cycle. Okay. So let's just go and use the regular tarot deck here. Okay, Spirit Angels, guys, please show us for Aries, Sunday the 4th. Show us the energies. Okay. The Chariot, starting with determination to go forward. You're offered something, and there is here this victory. Wow, you're moving out of conflict. You're coming into the Emperor. Wow, you own your power. You know your truth. Truth seems to be a part of this equation. Okay, so we have Hierophant and Two of Cups coming in here. So there's something where you're in agreement, you're in alignment, you're doing the right thing according to processes, procedures, traditions. There could be a decision made in your favor. You're set free. What's this? The King. Okay. But the Fool energy is here from this Devil. So there could have been somebody who was backstabbing with the 10 swords there. Why are you the Fool? Why is that there? Why is there freedom? The Sun. Happy, optimistic, joy, enlightenment. Why are you why is there truth here coming out? A day of karma and judgment. Okay. And you have a choice. You will balance the scales and have a choice. There's someone who's anticipating, waiting, excited. Maybe ignoring or distracted. Why is there a Two of Coin in your energy? Okay, there's something that you don't want to give to. There's something that you don't want to risk. You're holding, it's held back. And there's an 8 of Cups with it. There's something where you feel like, I'd rather do something else in a way where I feel happy. What is the Fool and the Sun here is the outcome? Why is that there? Again, it's like there's a judgment on the truth, and this brings forth something that is a Tower, a discovery. And what is this discovery? Conflict, Magician, somebody trying to arrange or manifest. Somebody's getting up and going in a new direction. What is the Sun? The Cup of Emotions is overflowing. And 4 of Swords. There's something where you don't have the information, or the information is cut off, held back. You're afraid that this means that the investment isn't there, the person's not there. What is 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords? What are they looking forward to? Wow. Okay, so there's something where they're including or you're including. And why are they 3 of Wands about it? Again, it's like King of Swords. So this person could be making a decision to cut off or establish a boundary. There's an air king and there's a water king. So there's 2 people who are saying, these are what the changes are. This is what's going on. And under the deck is the Death. So there is a big change, you know. There is this pretty big change with the energies that transforms. It creates a transformation of the situation. Now, what is the Judgment? Shows for Aries. Three of Cups, other people on a Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and this is surprising. A Page of Pentacles. What is the Judgment about? Surprise. It could be a surprise. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, information, gossip, talk, and Wheel. Okay, so there's fated change coming with the world and the moon. So what we have going on here for you, Aries, is you're being given the opportunity to persist and keep things. There's something where you just don't want to take a risk. And this Water Queen comes forward. There is a Six of Air. There's someone returning at the last minute. Knight of Coin. Nine of Swords. There's something that you worry about because why? What's coming up in the future here? A choice. The development. Oh, the King of Swords. A ruling. A statement. Somebody's trying to understand and tolerate by being Knight of Cups, by being pleasant. What is the Wheel of Fortune here turning? The Tower. So it brings in this sudden change. What is this sudden change? Why are you Four of Coin? Because you're Eight of Cups. Wow. There's something where you're like, okay, I don't want anything to change. I'm going to walk away from that. But I'm also going to do something traditional, following a certain procedure that's handed down. I have the Star card, hope and healing, recovery, letting something go like it's water under the bridge. Who is this King of Air and Water King? Okay, this Water King, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they are trying to fix, arrange, change, maybe create an illusion. And there is something about Emperor energy here that goes with it. There's something about owning your power. What is this here? What is this here with the Emperor? A New Pentacle and an Empress. Okay, so we have an offer made that is real, and a Queen of Wands, and a King of Wands. Okay. So there's a partnership. There's also like a power couple or higher level individuals. And we have a victory or getting credit. And under the deck, we have a Nine of Cups. So there is something very satisfying that you'll get from these two men. Who are these two men? These two men are the ones that are going to give you the truth, the information, the clarity that cuts through the illusion. It could be about other people. What is this Ace of Swords? The information about the Five of Coins. So something, your fear is that I won't get it, I won't have it, but you do. The Ten of Pentacles came out with it, and the Chariot. So you're going to be going forward, successfully overcoming any obstacles in your path. Alrighty. So you're dealing with leadership. You're dealing with people who get things done, take charge. What's going on with Aries here? what's going on with Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're asking yourself why? Message in a bottle? So some kind of unplanned or unknown message. I have a new life. Okay. I also have, what's this? Regeneration and renewal. Something being rebuilt. Unfinished symphony. Chaos and conflict. But then we have here Treasure Island coming out with that. So there is something about a lot of money, large investments, exchanging gifts. Okay. Co-creating with someone else, co-creating with spirit. We have fire, passion, inspiration. And the land of milk and honey. Very good. If someone's a soulmate, it doesn't have to be romantic soulmate. It can just be like someone you're meant to know. All that glitters isn't gold. Something coming from your higher power. Okay, so I'm going to do the weekly reads later, and I'll upload it later on. Trying to figure out if I'm going to do the podcast again with Matt Kaddish from the Salty Nerd podcast. And maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Spirit, please show us what's going on for Aries. Gambling or rolling the dice on a man. Okay. With the sun. We have fate. Oh. Somebody's looking into abuse, or they're looking into... We had investigation on discipline. And then we have here staying calm is important. We have the death card, so there's something closing out or changing. And accepting the rose. Okay, very nice. Accepting what's being offered to you. There is a challenge here with the energies. What is the challenge? Travel. Okay. This is the merry-go-round. Happens again and again. But we do have the sun coming out after the storm. So this is a positive thing. We have the purity of the flowers. And the discipline. So there could be something that is being cleaned up or rectified. And we have the deepest wish. Okay. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is your reading. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.